6:52, time for the morning sprint.
Breaking news overnight, multiple police departments are investigating an attempted robbery turned shooting in Marshall. In a Facebook post, Marshall police say officers were sent to the Caps and Cork liquor store in town on reports of a robbery. The suspect fired a round at officers as they ran off. The officer was not hit. That suspect was ultimately arrested.
A new challenge to Wisconsin's legislative maps could change the balance of political power at the Capitol. Liberal law groups are challenging maps they say favor Republicans. It comes just a day after the Supreme Court flipped to a liberal majority. Republicans control 2/3 of the state legislative seats, despite Wisconsin being 50-50 a central political state. Senate Majority Leader Devin LeMahieu says the current maps are valid and constitutional.
State data shows COVID-19 levels are on the rise in Madison's wastewater. The state health dashboard shows the current average of the 3 most recent COVID measurements is moderate compared to the past 6 months of data. This graph shows the last year of wastewater concentration in Madison. Those orange plus signs indicate a significant increase.
Authorities in Greene County looking into a situation at a construction site. Yesterday morning, workers in Browntown found 8 paper-wrapped cylinder sticks that could have been road flares or dynamite. Officials evacuated the building on East Main and called in the bomb squad. They were able to safely defuse the situation.
A second victim is recovered from Lake Winnebago after a plane crash over the weekend. It happened during EAA's air venture. The T-6 Texan plane went into the lake around 9 Saturday morning with 2 people on board. They've been identified as 30-year-old Devin Riley and 20-year-old Zach Colamarino of Guadalupe, Texas. Riley was the daughter of 2-time Super Bowl champion Bruce Collie.
We are hours away from former President Donald Trump showing up at a D.C. courtroom. Security will be intense today while Trump is arraigned in a case accusing him of trying to overthrow the 2020 election. Trump is expected to plead not guilty. It's Trump's 3rd criminal indictment.
Vice President Kamala Harris will be in Wisconsin today. The VP will be in Kenosha for her first trip to the state since late last year. She'll join the Commerce Secretary to discuss the Biden administration's funding to expand broadband access.
Firefighters in St. Paul, Minnesota are trading in their equipment for picket signs. It's part of a labor dispute that's lasted over 200 days now. The department in St. Paul has worked without a contract since the start of the year. Union leaders say it boils down to money and the fact that they have only the 14th highest starting salary of Minnesota departments. Negotiations are expected at the end of this month.
The gunman convicted of the deadliest anti-Semitic attack in U.S. history now knows his fate. A federal jury in Pittsburgh recommended the death penalty for 50-year-old Robert Bowers. It's for the 2018 attack at the Tree of Life Synagogue in Pittsburgh. The rampage left 11 worshipers dead and several others injured. A judge will formally impose the sentence today.
All right, good morning. 5 minutes away from 7 o'clock. Just an awesome view of the fog over southern Wisconsin, the Madison area. You can actually see the moon setting here on the western horizon as the sun is coming up on the east. Kind of looks like an alien landscape, but a beautiful shot there. But the fog is causing some problems on the roads. Visibility is down to near 0 in Janesville and Monroe, Mineral Point, the Dells. Right now, a mile of visibility here in Madison. Of course, you may run into it fairly quickly, especially as you head into some of those valleys. A mild start to the morning. We're at 65 this morning in Madison, already in the 70s in Eau Claire, over toward the Twin Cities. Fog will burn off here fairly quickly over the next hour, 2 hours. Temperatures in the low 80s at the noon hour. Hazy sunshine today as we hit the upper 80s. It's going to feel like low 90s at times for the afternoon. So plan on that heat and humidity today after the fog this morning. Temperatures up to about 87 in Madison. Heat index low 90s today. We do drop the humidity tomorrow, still warm, 84. I think most of Saturday will be dry, maybe an isolated shower. Better chances of some rain moving in Sunday afternoon and Sunday night. And then we do turn a little bit cooler toward the end of the weekend into early next week.
You're thinking the chances for rain better Sunday rather than Saturday?
Yeah, it looks like Sunday, especially Sunday afternoon, Sunday night. Could be kind of a washout then.
Kelly, thank you.
We're going to say happy birthday to Jocelyn and all the kiddos turning 3 today. Have a great one. We'll see you in 30 minutes for a news and weather update.